I will share with you guys a lot of my secrets today that will change your life if you just pay attention, close attention, okay? Guarantee it. Yes, yes, okay, making money. All right, partner with me. All right, let's go. You're a multi-million dollar business. That's right. That's right. The hat, it means that I am a general of my own life. Okay. Because I always want to be a general. And I am now the general of my own life. That's what it means to me. But it could mean something different to you, right? That's what it means to me. So, yep. Getting started so I can leave teaching. Okay. Yes, financial freedom. That's the most important thing, right? That is the most important thing, guys. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter how much money, how much equity, how much what you own, whatever. But as long as you have positive cash flow, predictable, consistent income each and every day, when you agree that you will live a much better life, that your head will be a lot more peaceful, right? And that's what it's all about. Just get that financial freedom. Okay. Okay, guys, welcome everybody. All right, super excited to you guys. Okay, I'm gonna do everything in my power tonight to make it worth your while. Promise. I'm gonna go over the 4 steps that I took to go from immigrant to multi-millionaire with corporate housing, and nobody else is teaching this, without owning any properties or have any employees or real estate experience or any kind of real estate business tech experience. When you guys want to know how to do that, right? Sound too good to be true? Well, I challenge you, because if you think it's too good to be true, then maybe it's too good to be true for you, right? But if you believe that if he can do it, if this immigrant boy can do it, then maybe I can do it too, right? Whatever you think, whatever you believe, it will come true. And stay to the end, guys. I will give you the blueprint on how you can do this too if you stay to the very end, okay? Quick video about me. Let's go.
Anything is big. I don't like you, man. You're the man, bro.
All right, just a quick intro about me, right? But tonight is not about me, guys. It's about you. I'm going to share with you what I have gone through to get to where I am, right? So that how you can also do it too, if you want to live this freedom lifestyle, okay? So I invested over $1 million, guys, literally $1 million into myself. I can challenge anybody who invested more than me, really, at such a young age too. I started when I was 18 on this personal development entrepreneurship journey, right? It's almost 18 years now, an entrepreneur's journey. And I can compress decades into days for you tonight if you really pay close attention. So that way you can get to where I am a lot 10 times faster. My goal is to help you to get to where I am 10 times faster. I help hundreds of students just like you nationwide to get that financial freedom. So come and join us, okay? I discover the one vehicle that helped me to earn absolute financial freedom. It's not stocks, it's not bonds, it's not Amazon, it's not eBay, it's not all of that, right? It's something very unique, very special that give me consistent income. But no matter what, I refuse to give up, okay? I learned from the right people. I learned from Mr. Grant Cardone, Uncle G on his yacht, right? Playing poker with him. I learned from Tony Robbins, a multi I mean, a world changer. He's a billionaire, but also a world changer. He impacted more lives than anybody on that is living right now on the planet. Okay. I was just out there hanging out with him, skiing with him at his home the other day. And I've been to Richard Branson home, literally. Richard Branson, he worth $5 billion, multi-billionaire, right? Playing like 4 games of chess with him. Who in here would like to hang out with all these multi-billionaires and want to learn from them, right? Put down the chat or put some comments, some hearts, you know. But I didn't get here by accident, okay? I didn't get here by luck. I didn't get here by chance. I got here by a lot of hard work, a lot of persistence, and a lot of mindset. It's all about mindset, guys. And I'm going to talk a lot about that today, okay? So let me just show you what's possible, right? What is possible. Here are the screenshot from my clients, from my students. Okay, so it's not about me getting success, it's how much success I can generate for my students, right? So look, Sue Wan and I, encouraged by the team, received 2 bookings all the way for 3 months, right? Total 8K for 1 booking. The other one is 15K for another booking. How would you like to get that kind of bookings for that kind of money, right? This is not like 3-4 nights, guys. It's 3-4 months. It's 4 months. That's what I'm talking about. That's corporate housing, right? This is Sunny, you know, 12K for the 3-month stay through an insurance. That's what I'm talking about, guys. They stay for 3 months, you don't have to worry about anything, right? Instead of staying for 3 nights and you have to find like 10 more bookings, right? No, this is one shot, 3 months, paying 12K, boom, you know? Here are some of the stories. Like Anne, she was one of my friends. She's want to stay at home to take care of her 2 kids. She's worked like 50 hours a week just doing the corporate slavery job, right? And now she became, within 3-4 months, she replaced her income. Now she's making like 20K a month, have 15 properties within only like 6 months. She's been retired. Within 6 months, she got free from her job, got her freedom. Right now, she just went all over the world. She's traveled to Vietnam for 6 weeks, guys, vacationing, dream vacation with her family without to worry anything, and still banking like 20K a month. It's ridiculous, right? 20-30K a month. So, and this is Amanda too. You know, she's had 5 kids. She's now stay-at-home mom. You know, she does like 7 properties in California. In California, probably you're making way more. You make like $4,000 per property. So she's making like about 25K a month. How many here would like that, right? So, and then like we have Kenny and Camille, who's only 25 years old, got financial freedom, okay? Got the first property within a week, yeah, a week, ridiculous. And we also got a seasoned person like Nick, who's been in the Airbnb game for 5 years, but he never know how to arbitrage other people's properties. So he was stuck at only 2 duplexes. Now he has like 6. He's like triple his portfolio, you know, by just knowing arbitrage within a few months. And now he's, you know, making 6-figure income from this. So my goal for this is to teach you stuff that nobody else is teaching, guaranteed. Because nobody else is teaching corporate housing like I do. That I've been doing this for 7+ years now, almost 8 years. I have hundreds of people just like you. All right. So a little bit about my story. You know where I come from. I was an immigrant from a 3rd world country. When we came over here, all 4 of us had to sleep in one tiny bedroom, guys. Imagine that. When we hear gunshots when I came home, as I go to school, right? My mom would pray every single day to make sure that we are safe, because we don't even speak any English. We only know one person, that was my uncle. That's it. And we grew up in you know, in the worst neighborhood as possible as well, right? But we determined to achieve the American dream. So I can remember literally, I see my mom and dad slaving away every single day, working manual labor at the dry cleaners, you know, cut and burn themselves each and every day just to put food on the table. And I remember one night I saw my mom came home and she was cooking with one hand. And I was like, Mom, are you okay? She sucked it up. She's like, son, I'm okay. I'm okay, baby. I'm okay. But I knew something was not okay. I can see that she burned herself again. And I can see the tears and the sadness and the depression in her eyes, right? And I knew that I had promised myself, because they had sacrificed everything to come to America, to the land of free. So that way we can become all we can be. So I promised myself that I would do whatever it takes, morally, ethically, legally, to really take care of her, retire them, and live the life I dream, and buy them that dream home and all of that. So we thought, like many of you, is the traditional education was the way to become a doctor, lawyer, all of that. So then I went and worked 8 years in school, slaving away, now this time in the freezing cold of Utah, living on basements of frat houses, right? You can imagine that. And surviving off of ramen noodles and McDonald's for 8 years, guys, on my doctorate in pharmacy and MBA as well. And after I graduated, I became, within my first year, I got the Pharmacy of the Year award. You can see that award right there by a Fortune 10 company. And I thought I made it. I really thought I made it. I was like, Mom, I'm going to take care of you now. You don't have to worry about anything. I got you, right? But next thing I know, they gave me more work to do without more pay. You know, they give me just so much more work because they know that I can handle it. There's like, I feel like they were sucking the blood out of me. Okay. So I was like, this is BS, man. I didn't like do all this, sacrifice everything, 400K into tuition and debt. You know, my mom and dad sacrificed everything, life savings for me to graduate, to become somebody, and, you know, to not really have the financial freedom. I was a trapped corporate slave. You see, I was driving out to work and now home, skipping lunches, dancing around like a dancing monkey, working, stressing out every single day for 8-10 hours a day. It was hell on earth for me, to be honest. So how many here feel that, right? Felt that pain in the corporate America, right? I know that they didn't really care about us. They care about how much money they have. They was monitoring how fast I can fill the prescription. I can pump out a pill instead of how I can take care of the patient, how I can take care of me and my family, okay? So I was trapped and I thought I made it. On top of it all, my mom was diagnosed with cancer at the time. Can you imagine that? And I tried all kinds of businesses you can imagine, from Amazon to eBay to trading, crypto trading, Forex trading, stock. How many tried that? Or multi-level marketing, I did try that too. Open Italian eyes, I tried that too. Do all kinds of stuff. But what I found is most businesses require two things. Either you can have a lot of time so you can do all the work, or you need a lot of money for you to get a passive income, okay? Which I did not have either, right? So, for example, Amazon or trading, it requires so much time, okay? And what they don't tell you, we are competing against big professionals, big companies that they can like buy a boatload of stuff so they can buy it cheap and then sell it. Or if you are trading against the hedge fund, right? You need to be like full-time focus. How you do that when you are working full-time and take care of your mom? That's why it didn't happen, right? And then the other side of like, oh, it's so easy with multifamily storage units, blah, blah, blah. You know, you can just put money into it and get passive income. Well, here's the thing. If you do the math, you need $2.5 million to make 10K a month from any kind of passive investment, and stocks and bonds and all of that too. How long will it take for me to save $2.5 million? Forever. Never, okay? How long will it take for you to save $2.5 million? Can we be real tonight? Okay? That's what they don't tell you. So I was frustrated, I was burned out, and I was trapped. Prior to becoming free, I was working 60 plus hours a week. I was lost, I was miserable, and I was rock bottom, okay? That is when I met somebody who gave me the epiphany, okay? What is the epiphany? The epiphany is that, check this out. This will blow your mind. If you haven't heard it already, this definitely blow my mind. Is that I could rent vacant homes and sublet to Airbnbs and scale to freedom. That's it. That's the big idea, guys. You can leverage OPP, other people property that you don't even have to own. Does Airbnb own any properties? No, right? Does Uber own any cars? No. And aren't they the biggest, baddest companies out there, right? Because they know how to leverage other people's properties. Boom. This gave me the idea. One idea changed my life, and life has never been the same. Why? Because the old model is when you exchange your time for money directly. What is the worst trade in the world, guys? Is when you trade your time for $1, right? No matter what the dollar amount is, you're trading your life, something you cannot get back, for something you can always get more of, right? And salary is even worse because they overwork you, they underpay you. You got me? And then you work until you're 40, 50, and they told us to put money in a safe place for 40, 50 years. Now we're able to see it. And when we want it, we got to pay a penalty to get it. And then you are old and not even healthy to enjoy it. What kind of BS is that, guys? You know, that's one of the biggest scam out there, the biggest lie out there. The only person that make the people rich is the hedge funds, right? During the bailout 2008 and all of the big hedge fund got rich while everybody was crushed, okay? And the same thing happened over here. Did you know that the hedge fund lost $1.8 trillion of yours and my money in the last 6 months that nobody know about? $1.8 trillion, guys. Can you imagine that? Wonder where that money go, okay? What is the new model? You want to create a scalable business model where you do not directly exchange your time for money, guys. You want to make money while you sleep. Write that down. This is the secrets right here. When you can make money while you sleep, you are golden. I'm making money while I sleep. I'm traveling around the world right now. I'm making money. Why? Because when the people sleep at our property, we are making money, literally, while we sleep, right? Exactly. And then want to continue to reinvest into your business for years. You don't want to spend that money. You want to take a portion of it, roll it back into the profit, roll it back into the business, and then you have multiple streams of income. Look, guys, people think job is financial security. Anybody been told that? Well, that's the biggest BS ever. If something happens to you, you only have one job, one income. If something happened to you, what happens to your income? Gone. Who's going to take care of your family? Nobody, okay? Nobody. So listen, the way to get financial security and freedom is to have multiple sources of income. Like for me, I have like 30 sources of income through my real estate and everything. If 2 of the houses burn down right now, literally, as I speak to you, that's only 5% of my income. Do you understand? 5% of my income, guys. That's it. Do you think my lifestyle going to be affected? No. I still be traveling to Korea next week. You know, I still be going to Mexico resort next week. Right? And that is true. That's what I'm doing. So the hardware is on your own. I'm really confused about picking the right location, the right strategy, managing staff, hospitality experience. I lost thousands of hours and tens of thousands of dollars, guys. I'm not anything special. I was the knucklehead kid. Okay. I was just the knucklehead kid, immigrant boy who didn't know any English, trying to figure stuff out on my own. I had to close down more than 10 Airbnbs myself. Imagine opening up, closing it down, opening up, closing it down, opening up, closing it down. But I can save you from these nightmares, guys. That's what I want you to get. I can save you from these nightmares. How many here would want to be saved from these nightmares, right? So the hardware is definitely on your own. I had no mentor, no support group, no help with all the little stuff that come in as becoming an Airbnb mega host, right? But then I scaled it. I figured out. I learned from the best. I just take massive action, readjust, and just keep on doing it until persistence will pay. I ended up scaling to 23 Airbnbs, make 6-figure income within months, guys, within months. And these are the checks I got from the companies, not just Airbnb or corporate housing, you know, or like VRBO, whatever. This is corporate housing direct money into my bank account. That's why it's so much more profit, because you're not sharing the profit with Airbnb and corporate housing with VRBO, you know? Why is this different? Number one, clients will stay for months instead of days, okay? It's 10 times less work than a vacation rental. You hear? And then you make 2 times the market rent while minimize the management. Long-term rental, you don't make any profit. Well, this, you're able to charge double the market rent. You hear that? Double the market rent to these companies, and they will pay. Why? Because they want a place to stay for their employees. They'd rather pay you one house, one home, one Airbnb, one corporate housing versus renting 5 hotels for their 5 employees. It's a big cost saving for the corporate housing, for the company. You see the difference? And then number 3, 10 times less management, 10 times more freedom. Freedom is what we're all after, right? And this is the quickest, fastest way you can get financial freedom, guys. Bar none. I don't see any other business out there. I've been in business for 20 years. To escape the regulations, I have more tax exempt, okay? You can become a real estate professional. Disclaimer, I'm not tax attorney. This is not legal advice, but this is what my experience is. you can become a real estate professional doing just a few of these arbitrage. And then once become a real estate professional, you can qualify for the number one most qualifications for tax write-off. Okay. So, and then number 5 is a much better clientele because this is B2B. It's business to business. As you rent out to companies, you're not renting out to individuals, to the party animal, to the spring breakers, to the, whatever that want to go in and party and trash your place. No, this is companies. They don't want to lose their job. You understand? The employees don't want to lose their job, so they're going to take care of your company. That's why I built this whole mastermind for a reason. All right, here's who here want to see the financial freedom formula. Within 6 months, you can make 22K in almost passive income and live the rest of your life for free. Okay. Month 1, all you need to do is just one arbitrage. You rent somebody else's property you don't even own, and then you sublet it out. That's what arbitrage means. You make 2K a month per property on average, right? Month 2, you just do 2 in month 2. Then you have $6,000 in almost passive income. And by month 2, month 3, you have 2K, you're adding 2 more properties. That's 10K a month in passive income. Now at month 3, most people can just have financial freedom, right? I mean, come on, guys. I know the average salary of a doctor, like a regular doctor, is about 10K a month. Ridiculous, right? After 8 to 12 years of school, you're only making 10K a month. Okay. And that's before taxes. After taxes, we make more like 7K a month. I've been there. I know. It's ridiculous. I know, right? This, you can make it within 3 months. Instead of 8 to 12 years busting your butt, invest like 400K into school. I don't know if you're going to graduate, or you're going to be an engineer and work like 10 years. I have a cousin who's an engineer. He worked 10 years to make 10K a month. He started out like 5K a month. Which one would you choose, right? And then you just keep adding on 2 properties until month 6. You have now 11 properties, making you 22K per month, almost passive income. I want you to imagine your life like that, as if you're already making that 22K a month. Okay. What would change in your life? How you feel? Where will you take your family? What will you do for fun? Where will you go? The world is your playground. Love your legacy. What will you do with that? That's $264,000 per year. You are making as much as most doctors out there make less than that. Okay. And you get the best tax write-off as well. So in 10 years, that's $2.6 million, guys. $2.6 million in 10 years. If you just do that, you can literally in 6 months get 11 property, travel to what, having fun, rest of your life. You don't have to do anything very much. Or you want more, you just keep adding on more. It's all good, right? And this is location freedom as well. This is also like money freedom. There's time freedom here, and there's also location freedom. I literally travel around the world. My students travel around the world, and we are making bank with this, still making bank with this, right? Why are we different? What other Airbnb gurus don't tell you, right? I know there's a lot of Airbnb gurus out there. Well, let me break it down to some of the myths. What is corporate housing? You leverage other people's property through subleasing agreement, then rents those properties out on other platforms, other sources besides Airbnb, besides VRBO. Okay. This is not active income. You do not have to work to earn more. You simply set it up, and then it's almost passive. Okay. It's low investment, very high return on cash flow. This is how successful become wealthy. They let their money work for them. They know about asymmetrical risk to reward ratio. When you only risk $1, when you are rewarding, you win 5 times more. That's how all the billionaires become billionaires. They always look at the downside. That's why I love about this business, because the downside to this business is very small. If something not right, you just move out and find a new property. You just lose that deposit. That's it, a few $1,000. Who cares? Maybe a month rent, a few more $1,000. Who cares? But when you win, you're making like 30K a year, 25 to 40K a year for 10 years. That's 10 times more than you are risking. You understand? So you don't have to be right like 10% to break even. But most of the time, if you follow what we do, you're going to be right like 80% of the time. So what is the FAST method? This is the 4-step method that I come up with to help hundreds of people. So pay close attention right here, because these are the gems that I have distilled over the years and years of doing this. Okay. Number 1, the F is to find the right location. A, to ask to sublease. S is set up to stand out. T, to tap into corporate clients. F, how do you find the right location? There's a myth. I don't know where to find the deals, okay? There's a proprietary system that allows you to find the right location within minutes. And I'll teach that in my mastermind, okay? I will give you some hint, okay? The 3 H's, highways, hospital, and hotels, okay? That's always the best to look at because they already done their research, right? Now, that is only one part. There's also 3 more H's that are secrets, top secrets that I only share with my clients. And we will analyze the deal for you as well. We analyze the market for you. We make sure it's the right market, the right deal in the right area, and that is your farmland, right? Because sometimes the best deal you do is the one that you didn't do, that you did not do, right? Because a bad deal can cost you 10 times more money, 10 times more time, 10 times more frustration. Will you agree? So you want to find the right location because what is the most important rule in real estate? Location, 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 right? A, to ask to sublease. How do you ask to sublease? Okay, all the people that pitch the landlord, they're like, hey, can I Airbnb your property? Hey, can I Airbnb your property, make some money, man? You can trust me, I'm a good guy, Well, here's the thing. Are you going to do that? Are you going to give the property to somebody like that? You're going to ask, how many properties have you done? It'd be like, it's my second one, my first one. Well, you can trust me, man. It's all good, right? Right. Okay. But with us, this is how you pitch a landlord, guys. Okay. We are corporate housing network. We have over 100 plus members. We've done hundreds of properties nationwide, combined 20 years experience. Okay. And we will take care of your property. 1, we're going to clean it like it's our own. 2, we're going to, any maintenance under $200, we're going to take care of it. We're going to call you. Number 3, we have corporate clients. So they're going to be there at your property. You're going to be taking care of your property because they are companies, right? And then if I like your property so much, I can pull out the ACE card. I can even pay you $100 above market rent. Has any applicants offer you these things, right? No, right? Exactly. And then, so why do we even do all this, right? So check this out. We build a corporate client. We build a corporate network, guys. That's the most important thing you want to understand is you want to know how to leverage, okay? You want to know how to leverage, not just blindly doing it yourself. The way to leverage, like when you go to a war, when you want to go to war with an army, so this is our website, beyondchn.com, right? You can click on the partnership, okay? And here's our partnership. These are our students and also partners, right? So this is so much better than you doing it yourself, right? Look, if you show this to a potential landlord, they'll be like, holy cow, look at all these companies you're part with. You see? And we continue to add it more. Is this more powerful than just doing it on you, right? And if you can click on any of these partners, and then you can tell, like this here, one of my students, he owned 5 properties in Florida. He makes $15K a month, and he's not even there. He live in Canada, for crying out loud, for months, right? So as you scroll down, you look, Monique Ma is a partner beyond Corporate Housing Network. It's a distinguished nationwide corporate housing network for individual companies specialized in midterm stays, corporate housing stay. You see what I'm saying? Isn't that a lot more better than, hey, can I be Airbnb your property? I done one, right? No, look at all our partners. This is why we do what we do, guys. This is why we build a network, because the power of the network is the network. Some of you get that, okay? The power of the network is the network in itself. All right, S, to set up to stand out, okay? How do you set up to stand out? Oh, by the way, when you join our mastermind, you will learn how to do this. This is part of mentorship. We will teach you, role play with you to craft your pitch. What's your tonality? What do you say when they ask this and that? And then you get access to leverage all of our partners to be able to get deals. Our students are getting deals, so many deals they can't even handle, okay? And then as to set up to stand out, how do you set up? Set up is probably too much work, right? That's a myth, right? Oh, it's so much work. What if I can tell you there's a way that you can set it up within 48 hours if you do it right, and you have most people do 90% of the work for you? When you like that? Yeah, right? There's systems, guys. There's checklists. There's secrets, right? So we can show you how to do all that, okay? Very important to stand out. How do you stand out? And then you tap into corporate clients. How do you get the corporate clients? I don't know where to find the corporate clients, okay? Well, here's the deal, guys. You can do it on your own, yes. Most people say, oh, yeah, I can do this on my own. Of course you can. Everybody can. It's just going to take you 10 times longer. It's going to cost you 10 times more time, money, and frustration, and relationship too. Probably cost you a relationship, okay? So don't ask me how I know. No, I'm kidding. So you can call the HR department, the human resource department of all these companies, build that relationship, get that foot in the door and trying to find all these corporate clients and test them out. You're going to go through a ton of scammers. You're going to go through a ton of bad ones to find a few good gems. You can do that for the next 7 years and have what I have. Or you can just leverage what I have built over 7, 8 years. And I just simply give you on a silver platter all my sources, all my relationship that I built over the years and have tested and proven. So that way you can just get direct bookings today. That's why why do you think my students without any experience, without any knowledge, without any understanding of this, to make 6-figure income within months and retire, guys? Truck driver, I have a truck driver make 6-figure income, for crying out loud, okay? So you don't need any qualification to do this. Okay, formula for corporate housing arbitrage. What is it? First month rent plus first month deposit is your initial expense. You can either buy the furniture or you can even rent the furniture, okay? And what do you charge the company? You charge them 2 times the market rent, plus utilities, plus minus utility, depending on the season too, right? But that's it. So basically, for example, first month rent, $2,500 plus first month deposit, $2,500. You buy the furniture about $7,000. So your total for one corporate housing about $12,000. Okay, but here's the thing: you charging the company $5,000 right away, $5,000 to $5,500, right? You're making $2K a month per property. You only need 5 properties to make $10K a month. Question: if you do 2 properties a month on average, like my students, how many months does it take for you to make 6-figure income? 2.5 months. When you want to make 6-figure income within 2.5 months, have that cash flow predictable income. Guys, this is not a one-time thing. This is predictable 10K a month every single month, no matter you are happy, no matter you're sad, no matter you're traveling, no matter you going your dream vacation or not, okay? It's much different than any like flip or any kind of like development and all of that. No, because after you make that, you got to redo it again. No, this you set up one time, you make money over and over and over and over again, whether you like it or not, okay? Will you like that? Yeah, predictable, almost passive income. That's 200% return on your money. You're only putting 12K, you're making 24K a year. That's double your money within your first year, by the first year. Do you know any business, the average business out there would break even within 5 years? Break even. This, you double your money within the first year. Why? Because you know how to leverage. That's it. That's the difference between us and caveman. Caveman would take like 100 years to do something. Or 10 years to do something. It would take us like a day because we know how to leverage, right? Because we know how to leverage. That's it, guys. That is the key, is leveraging. Okay. So, or you can either rent the furniture. If you rent the furniture, your outgoing cost is only like, first month rent, first month deposit, plus like $1,000, like $6,000 a month right away. Within a year, you're making 4 times what you put in. That's 400% return, guys. Where do you get 400% return on your money? How much percent return are you getting on your money? You'd be lucky at the bank if they give you like 0.2%, right? Bonds like 4 or 5%, stocks like 10%, or like negative 90%. Okay. Oh yeah, crypto can go to the moon for 1,000%. Well, you know what? It went down 90%. Okay, I lost like $1 million into all those things. I know. Okay, painful. Never do it again. Easy way to mimic our success. Mimic other people, model other people's success. Mimic, model, master, multiply. Write that down. Okay, that's the fastest way. That's what Tony Robbins said, compress decades into days. And that's what Grant's saying by pulling money and time forward. So that way you can get to your destination 10 times faster. That's a 10x rule as well. You know, why my one mission? What is my one mission? My life purpose is after I got everything I wanted, I retired my mom and dad now. They completely free, you know, 12 years cancer survivor. You can give a hand for that. You know, she's a champion, right? So 12 years, but I couldn't have done that without this business, because this business provided me the time, the money, and the energy to take care of her, right? And I'm super proud of that. But after I got everything I wanted, I tried around the world. I'm like, what's my purpose? Because life is much more than just traveling and enjoying life and that's it. No, it's about helping other people. I get my juice from helping you, helping the regular people to succeed, the underdog to become multi-millionaire. I love that. My dream is to help 1 million families get financial freedom by 2027, right? And I don't have to do this, guys. I can make money, you know, but doing this takes a lot of work, a lot of time. It's coaching, it's a lot. But I want to do this because I want to leave a legacy. I want to help you, right? So you ready? How many here are ready to make a massive, lasting change for you in your life and your family? You know you deserve more and live the life that you're meant to be lived, right? Then join our family. But you're not ready? No worries, right? We got plenty of people that are in line to become part of this movement. First phase, market analysis to find the right location, the golden pie for you, the gold mine that you have to make money over and over again. What's the second phase? What we do is our team will help you to how you can close the landlord on the deals to get their property to sublet, right? And then you can leverage our corporate housing network, over 150 partners now, okay? And make it easy for you. And then the third phase is super easy. Instead of trying to going out there, wander around aimlessly for years trying to find corporate housing, you just get the sources from us. That's it. You know, you can get the database, the relationship that I built over the years, and you can make money right away. That's the third phase. Simple, 1, 2, 3, ABC, right? If all this did, guys, is to give you the freedom lifestyle, would it be worth it to do this skill set? You have to answer that, not me, right? You have to answer that. Of course, right? For me, of course. I spent 8 years of medical school, and I would like stress out every single day, studying 60 hours a week. I don't even know if I'm going to pass the next test or if I'm going to graduate. And I was living off of ramen noodle, a pizza, and dollar menu for 8 freaking years, guys. Sleeping on basement, freezing my butt off. Okay, while my friends would go out there and partying and everything, right? To do what? To get out, make 10K a month, after taxes, 7K, after school loans payment, 5K a month, break even, trap, slavery, modern slavery, welcome to it, okay? Where's the end of the tunnel? Never. What till you die? I would see like doctor and pharmacist 20, 30 years my senior complaining about the same thing over and over again, and they're just getting older, sicker, and no life. I was like, this is not the path I want to go. And that's the same thing with engineers, same thing with whatever, right? By the way, big news flash. AI is going to disrupt 80% of the workforce within 4 or 5 years from now. 80% of job that you know today is not going to be there anymore. It's disrupting in a huge way. We all know about what's going on with ChatGPT and everything. Well, there's like 100 other AIs that are way more advanced than ChatGPT that's rolling out right now. And it's ridiculous. So you want to get ready. But the one thing that AI cannot replace is what? Is where people can sleep. Everybody need a place to sleep, okay? That is something AI cannot replace. And we are the business of people having a shelter, a place to sleep. Don't you love that? I love that, because I know that no matter what, AI cannot disrupt that, you know? So if all this did is to give you the skill set to earn 6-figure income within the next 6 months, would it be worth it to do the skill set? Again, it's all about high income skill. And again, AI is disrupting most income skill out there. If you're a doctor, lawyer, any kind of professional, CPA, AI can do it much better, faster, more convenient, less moan, and less less drama than anybody can do, right? So, but this skill set is the one skill set. It's business. It's know how to leverage. It's mindset. It's about rental. So that way, everybody need a rental and everybody need a place to sleep. No matter what, AI cannot disrupt that. So, highly encourage you, just for the sake of you and your family, to learn the skill, get the money now, get it going now before it's too late, and you're gonna replace by AI. Okay. If all this did to give you the time to spend with your loved one, really have time to live life on passion and purpose, would it be worth it to do this? For me, absolutely. This is my mom and dad. I love them to death. This is just, I took them to their dream vacation. So picture a day where overlooking the beautiful water, sunset on the beach. We'd have a photo shoot, have a beautiful dinner. And my mom looked me straight in the eyes with tears down her eyes. She said, son, I love you so much. Thank you so much. All the sacrifice, all of the things that I've gone through to help you become where you are has been totally worth it now. And thank you for retiring me, retiring my lovely husband, so that way we travel around the world and live the life of our dream, do whatever we want to do, whenever we want to do it with whomever we want to do it with. But we could have not done it without you taking that leap of faith, going against the grain and saying, what are you doing? You're a doctor. Why are you sacrificing and doing this stupid business? Okay. And even I said that to you, but you didn't, you stayed true to what your heart tells you to do. And now look at where we are. Imagine that day for you. Picture that day for you and your family. Where will you take them? How would they look? How would they sound? Okay. And I end with this, right? The hallway. Do you want to study and work full-time for the next 20, 30 years, right? And put in the 401k like they told you? Did you know that to make 10K a month, you need $2.5 million, guys, at 4% dividends? How long will it take for you to save $2.5 million? Let's be real here, okay? At your current saving rate, how long will it take for you to save $2.5 million? For me, it was never, okay? Or the easy way, guys, just do this part-time. It's only a few hours a week because we have the system and in place. And there's nothing much you need to do after they check into your property. They're going to sleep there for months. Remember, this is not vacation rental where it's not like hospitality where they serve them breakfast every day. No, this is corporate housing. They just want to go there, have a place to sleep and work for the next 3, 4, 5 months. Or there's an insurance will pay for that for the families who go through renovations, and the families just need a place to stay. That's it. So there's not much you have to do for 3, 4 months after you know exactly what to do to set it up right? And the best news is you can start making money as much as any doctor within your first few months. Warren Buffett, the greatest investor of all time, said the best investment you can make is in yourself. The more you learn, the more you earn. This is from the greatest investor. What are the mistakes you will make when you leave here? Not knowing the market, not knowing which is a good deal or bad deal, going at it alone, not leveraging other mentors or their lessons, lack of motivation, lack of accountability, or think you know it all. If you think you know it all, I cannot help you, right? Or trying to wander out aimlessly, trying to find the sources, the corporate clients, okay? So what if I can solve all these issues for you today and get you instantly get to your success 10 times faster, 10 times better? Wouldn't you like to know that? We even guarantee the result. If you follow our mastermind coaching, if your first property is not booked after 30 days of it going live on all platforms, we will personally pay you the first month rent of your lease. That's a no-brainer, guys. I'm eliminating the biggest risk out there. It's a very small risk. It's a few $1,000, but I even eliminate that for you, right? So instead of a 10-to-1 risk to reward, remember that? It's like a 30-to-1 risk to reward now. Ridiculous. You don't have to be right 1 hour 30 times to make money, okay? But you're going to be right like 80, 90% of the time if you follow what we teach. Does any colleges do that? I don't think so. Who want more help? Bottom line, who want more help? There's 3 qualifications we look for. We cannot accept everybody, okay? I have hundreds of thousands of followers, thank God. So we have a packed schedule. We only have a few key advisors that can really take on one-on-one. If you're serious, you can book this call one-on-one with our advisor for an hour, but you gotta be serious though. 1, you gotta show you are persistent on scale 1 to 10, at least an 8 or a 9. You gotta show that you are coachable. If you're not coachable, Please don't waste our time, because I don't care if you're Michael Jordan, or Michael Jordan is super coachable, right? But I'm like, the talent doesn't cover up being coachable. I would rather have somebody who's not talented, who's willing to listen. Okay. Coachable, very important, and a great attitude. If you have a sour attitude and you hate life, man, maybe go to a therapist first, okay? But, you know, attitude, super important for you to have in success. So if you have all those three and scale 1 to 10, 8 or 9, then apply. My assistant will drop a link in the chat. You can apply it right now. Click on that, apply, and book a call and see if you qualify. If you qualify for our mastermind, it's going to be the best decision you ever make in your life. Guarantee it. Okay. So schedule the interview and apply for our mentorship. And we'll travel around the world together, having fun, hang out with multi-billionaires and have a blast. Okay. So do that right now. The link's in the chat. Do that today before you are, you know, the best time. This is what I learned from Tony Robbins. When you feel inspired, when you are at an event or inspired, there's a reason why you are here. It's not by accident that you're in here. Listen to me right now, okay? You know you want more out of life. And if you don't act now, when would now be a good time to do that, right? When would now be the best time to do that, right? So act now before you just let that demon of procrastination hold you back, man. Just crush it. Crush it. Take action, massive action, ready, fire, aim. That's my motto. That's how I got to where I am. It's ready, fire, aim, guys. That's it. Ready, fire, aim. Okay? Super important you understand that. So ready, fire, aim. Because if you're ready and you aim, you're going to get shot by time, because nobody know how much time we have left. Okay? I want to put some fire, urgency, because nobody know how much time you or I have left, or my mom, my dad, your son's daughter have left. The time to act is now. The time to get freedom is now. Within the next few months, you can become free if you just focus and do a few hours of focus energy. It's so much better than slaving away for 50, 60 hours for the next 50 years, right? So last thing I play is some testimonials, so that way you can.
Jumped into this group, and I'm happy to report that I had huge success. I received 3 bookings that covered 5 months in 7 days. I'm profiting around $7,000.
We got our first lease signed within a week of joining the program. And that was insane because it was our first big goal, right? Like get our first lease signed, and we saw it as this really big mountain.
Got it set up in a few days, got it listed, and then we got our first booking.
She retired now.
I was able to
She
lock my
retired
property,
too.
first property
They all
in.
retire
It was
free.
getting me about $4,500 a month in income.
This group is filled with people of all different levels of experience. And then, of course, you know, we have Dr. Chow, the guru.
Dr. Cho and his team have been absolutely amazing.
So Dr. Chow would do a market analysis with us to show us the best areas to invest and get started in. And that was really helpful. Being part of a community of people that are doing it successfully, it makes you feel confident in the knowledge.
The one who's going to help me get to my goals when it comes to the income flow from here. And this is almost happening, right? Aside from setting it up for the very first time.
Retired, quit my job, 9 to 5, making surgeon money, really good money.
I'm 25.
I'm 27. Honestly, we're happier than ever.
B&B secrets.
You gotta do it. Burn your boats, man. Man, you just gotta surround yourself with people that are like-minded, share the same passion for life, and don't let anybody tell you that you can't accomplish what you want to accomplish.
And that's this group. Get in this group, you'll do it. You'll quit your job.
That's right.
Well, yeah.
In your 20s and be free.
Absolutely.
Right? That is awesome, man. I love these guys. How many properties do you have?
7.
7. And how many months?
You have
4
15 now.
1,500 to 2,500 a month.
Per home. Per home. Yeah. So that's 6-figure income right here, right? And you're about to get freedom, right?
Definitely. I'm about to quit my job.
That's right. Yeah.
You already got her freedom, guys.
Working on my second one. It's 2 months, and the second one plan is to do a lot more very soon. This guy's great, man. You gotta check him out. He's awesome. If I was you, I would join right away.
Awesome, man. Join us, guys. We're gonna have a lot of fun right here, man. Have a big freedom.
Awesome, guys. Yeah, a lot of these guys already double, triple their business. So Just keep growing, growing. All right, so schedule that call. Click on the link right now. Schedule that call, okay? So right here, right now is the best time to do it. All right, I'm gonna go through Q&A. All right. Example of corporate housing. Not sure what you mean. I think I went through all the insurance, construction, IT, all kind of companies. Can you own a property and do corporate housing? Yes, you can. You absolutely can. If you have the income to buy a property, yeah. Is that as good? It depends. If you want to buy a property, would you rather do one or would you rather do 10 that making 10 times the cash flow? If you're already a multi-millionaire, buy. If you already have millions of dollars, buy. But if you're only working with like 100K or something, arbitrage. Because you can arbitrage 10 properties with 120K instead of just doing one flip, and you're making 20K a month and get that financial freedom, right? The most important thing is get the financial freedom now, right? Instead of later. That's the most important thing. Then you get the freedom. Then who cares if you own any property or not? Who cares, right? Nobody asks you, or nobody really care how much property you own. They care if they have a lifestyle. If you have the lifestyle that they want, and with the cash flow, you do get that lifestyle. I am living proof of that. Adam Dunn, I'm sure you will bring it up. Tampa is an amazing area. Tampa is amazing. Florida, all over Florida is great. Phoenix is great. Texas is great. You know, parts of California is great. Anywhere there's pockets, real estate is a pockets. It's not what you do, it's how you do it, guys. It's what you know as well. You know, it's who you know. It's not what you know, it's who you know as well. If you know the right people that can guide you and coach you and really analyze the properties and the market for you, there's great market everywhere. Everywhere, guys. Okay. All right, Taylor. Share detail, what kind of companies? Okay. So like construction company, they only come in, they work for a few months, they go out. There's IT company, same thing. There's insurance company where they families need a place to stay during a disaster. They need a place and insurance will pay. Those are examples. Like Hollywood company, they do a movie, they do a TV show, right? Kimberly, most you can look for someone to pay per month on your first property. Okay, you use VRBO, you use Airbnb, yes, but you also use a lot more sources than just that. The formula again is to charge double the market rent. The program, how much does it cost? So that's why we have the qualification. You have to go through that qualification to see which one is the best fit for you, right? I want to see where you want to go, where you at, what's your experience level to choose the right package for you. I'm not the one to tell you you're going to go with the biggest package when you don't have a lot of money, right? The same thing is the other way around. I want to make sure that it's the right fit for you. That's why we have that call. And I want to see if, we don't just let anybody in, guys. This is a very mentorship, high touch. So we want to make sure that the whole community, the right people, it's better to have the right people than just anybody. What is the legally? So book that call and find out. What's the legally of running a corporate housing legality? Not sure what you mean, but of course, there's a LLC. We have LLC. We have partnership with partners with some of the top lawyers, attorneys in the States, and we can hook you up. If you join our program, we'll give you a free consultation with them to structure your business the right way. There's very advanced strategy for you to have holding companies, have LLCs, tax write-off, all of that, okay? Gina, low credit affect the possibility of getting the owner to sublease you. Okay, low credit, yes, it can affect, but it's all about relationship. It's all about how you communicate. It's how you carry yourself. It's how you leverage, right? If you don't have a lot of good credit, then you need this even more because you can leverage us. You can leverage our whole clientele. You can leverage our mastermind. You can even find your partner within our mastermind. We have partners who are, people who don't have a lot of good credit, but because they are part of the family, they partner with somebody else who has good credit, but maybe don't have the time. So you can do all the work. and they just leverage their credit, leverage their money as well. You know, how do you find corporate clients to keep occupancy up? Well, that's $1 million question. That's why we have the sources for you. That's why I continually adding on to the sources, right? But if you come in, you got my sources right away, you don't have to worry about that. So when I'm looking for my first one in Ventura, that way not only will make me income, I can stay there when I'm attending Grant. Yes, absolutely. I love that. Yes, Florida is an amazing place. Grant workshops, okay. Okay, not sure what I mean, but yeah. All right. Let's see anything else in the chat here. All right. No, I'm not saying you make 10K a month per property, guys. You're making 2K a month per Airbnb. You make 10K a month when you have 5 Airbnbs, arbitrage. Understand? So, and you'd arbitrage it, so you're not buying it. So that's why for one that you buy, you can do 10 arbitrage. I have about 25 properties right now. Okay. Fort Myers, good location, yes. Fort Worth, Texas, yeah. So yes, and it's all depending on where you look at too. That's why you have to analyze the market, the detail, the local market, right? Not just like, oh, the whole city is good. No, the real estate is more local, guys. It's the neighborhood, is what's going on in the area. You guys see the link, right? Some people say they don't see the link. Yeah, there's a link in the chat to book a call. All right. Thank you. All right. Corporate housing, very interesting. Yes. Okay. Awesome. All right, guys. I think that's it. Any last questions? Okay. All right. So don't delay. Take advantage of what's going on right now while you can still do it, you know, before AI can take over, right? And get there. So no, you signed a lease under your business name. You want to start a business. You get multiple properties. Yes, you can, because you're just renting the properties, guys. Remember, you're not buying it. It doesn't cost much to do a first month rent and first month deposit, plus even like rent of the furniture you want. Okay. Canada, we don't do Canada. Of course you can do it, but that's not our specialty. So we don't accept anybody except the US for now. Okay. Does this model work in Orange County? Absolutely. Orange County is an amazing market. Okay. All right. I guess there's some question coming in. So any last question, put down in the chat before I go here. Where can I get those hats? All right. Once you get in, I can get you one of these hats. Okay. Let's go. I'm kidding. All right. Does this model work? Yes. Orange County. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. All right, guys. I think that's it. What we can do. Lastly, we want to end this right? So schedule that call, save that link, book that call now before you just making excuses. Would you rather make excuses or make your dream come true, right? And the last thing is you want to put your arms in like this. And we're going to make a countdown from 10 to 1. And then we're going to yell out freedom, okay? Freedom, super important, right? So you're gonna put your arm in like this. I'm gonna count down right now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Freedom! And celebrate. Imagine as if your dreams already came true, guys. Picture that day. What is that beautiful day for you? right now. What does that look like? What does it feel like? Hold on to that vivid dream of you and your family getting absolute financial freedom for the rest of your life, guys. Imagine that. Never let it go. Never let it go, guys. And keep on pushing. Keep on going at it, no matter what. Take massive action. Commit first. Figure it out later. You know what Grant told me? Number one thing I asked him when I asked him what the secret to success. Number one, commit first. Number two, do whatever it takes. 10x, 10 times the action. 10 times the action. Number three, never give up. That's it, guys. That's the formula to success. So to your freedom, I am here to help you every step of the way. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's kill this. Let's make this happen. Help 1 million families together with us. We can help 1 million families break the generational curse and get absolute financial freedom fresh out of life. So let's go. All right. Woohoo. Take care, guys. Good night.